That's a good one. I heard skip 5 of them. Hello, how are you? Oh, I bet it's hot in Texas right now.
My head is haunting me and my heart feels like a ghost. I need to feel something cause I'm still so far from home. Cross your heart and hope to die. Promise me you'll never leave my side. Show me what I can't see when it's dark and my eyes is gone. You got me on my knees, I'm your only call. Cross my heart and hope to die. Promise you I'll never leave your side. Cause I'm telling you, you're all I need.
Remember to hydrate, gang, please.
You're all I see. Cause I'm telling you, you're all I need. I'll never leave. So you can drag me through Come sink into me and let me breathe you in. I'll be your gravity, you be my oxygen. So deep to close, cause when you die, I swear.
Oh, Austin. Guess who's actively live right now and just confessed publicly to having schizophrenia to the whole world in front of her 5.5 million subscribers on YouTube? Also being obsessed and hyperfixated and not being able to put down a situation or a topic, which is why she's been obsessed with me. And my brain will just make me, I need to do this project or whatever I'm hyperfixated on. And if I'm not doing it, then I feel like I'm going to be set on fire or something like that. My brain will be on fire and then, oh, so you get the ants in your pants to go and try to stalk me, copy, compete. And unless you do that, push the red button, hyperfixation, instigation, you lose your mind. She just confessed to having psych breaks, like right now, like being on the edge of a psych break. She said that inanimate objects move in front of her and that she needs to be checked out. So if you know you need a mental hospital, what are you doing? Trying to compete with me, let alone on the internet.
So you can drag me through hell. If your man could hold your hands, I will.
And then she proceeded to go off on a tangent about how using mental illness, like mental illness shouldn't be your whole personality, says the person branding herself as a crazy person in her username. And that it wasn't an excuse, that mental illness was not an excuse to blame their actions on. But that's exactly what she's been trying to do while doing it to me. So the irony. She also has a video out about, don't you hate it when bullies turn around and play the victim? Hashtag narcissists. The irony. as she projects and talks about herself. I took a quick screen document for the lawyers, and I did notice that a bunch of people were complaining that they wanted to buy a copy of the book that is illegal to have published and be selling, and that they can't buy it because it's no longer being listed on Amazon. She said, oh, it's just so popular, sometimes the listing goes down. No, that actually never ever happens. You can Google it. That's not why that happens. A listing doesn't go down or stop working temporarily just because a book is so popular. If they sell out, or whatever the case may be, until further stock is put into the system. Maybe there's a message about a back delay or something like that. Also, while trying to compete with the storm angel, she complained that there were so many storms, the book deliveries were being delayed. No, baby, that was God. That was karma. What she is either too stupid or too in denial about right now, or either that or hasn't checked her email, is that it got stripped off of Amazon as they finally start going through and doing the takedowns, because I got through to the human tech center. Right? She thought that she was safe to do what she was doing, that it was a win. No, it was just a process that I had to be patient for, and I was biding my time. In the time that she had still been able to do what she had been doing, she continued to do it. Just because you can do something, because you haven't been stopped by the platform that has violation laws about that, does not mean you should be doing that. And when it does finally catch up to you, you will be penalized for it. Now she's finally being penalized for it. That was just the first book out of the list of them to be taken down. But they're already flipping shit about that. Just wait. That was just the first one. They usually start with the paperbacks. You're going to Google all of this. You know, it's funny though. About 2 hours ago, I picked up this download all of a sudden while I was cleaning. It was like migraine energy. It wasn't mine, like quick nausea energy. And it was like a angry, tantruming panic. That kind of an energy. And I knew where it was coming from, Austin, and I knew who it was coming from. Got to get the head and shoulders bread, eh? And then I checked because I got a download about it. Get out of here. First of all, clear that energy out. No, let me just finish my tasks. Let me keep cleaning, doing my stuff. Also, she said if she, for some reason, can't fulfill her hyperfixation, in this case, her obsession with me, then she gets anxious and what she's describing and actively going through, according to her, is a public collapse of the trapped narcissist. She's complaining about all the symptoms of that. I've already talked about that. I have videos up about that. It's just psychology. But she's telling on herself. Again. Oh, just the book thief alpha who's been sending kids into the chat. So the first one's being stripped. The rest are to follow. She's over there trying to convince them it's fine, it'll be fine. No, it won't. You won't. You're not. And she's lost, what was it, another like 10,000 subs recently? That's what the stats told me. No, it's just a bunch of kids sitting there watching her fuss with a steam iron for like ironing clothes and complain about all of the things that I just listed. Right? So I got the download 2 hours ago, cleared it out. Then I got notice that the book was taken down. And like, oh, that's why she was panicking. She must have gotten notice about that too, or there's some kind of disturbance in the force. She's over there trying to sit there talking about having intuition or sixth sense. She says her spidey senses are tingling. What intuition? If you had any, it would have told you not to come for me, especially how you did, federally speaking. Stupid ass. Yeah. And so, according to the timestamp on the video, because Archangel Michael was like, in 20 minutes, you need to check. She's either like posting something or doing something. You need to document it for lawyers. And I actually forgot I was busy. I was doing something. So it was like 40 minutes by the time I finally was reminded again. They were like, hey, you need to go check that and quickly document that so you can do your stuff and move on. And so I did. And she was live. She'd been live for like an hour at that point. But that was about the time I picked up that download. So I picked up her spiraling out. That was about the time that she went on live stream. And then must have been shortly after she went live, I got a download to check on the book. I'm like, why would she panicking about the book? What is that? Why is she spinning out all of a sudden? Like, what the heck? It's just random all of a sudden. Bad. Nausea, migraine. She wasn't feeling well. She won't be. And she was sitting there live complaining that she's having, like, in the process of a psych break, that she's schizophrenic, that she sees things, that she should get, she probably should be laughing about it. I should probably get checked out. Oh, you think? Look at what you've done, girl. I told you that a couple of years ago. Should have listened instead of been stubborn. Push that red button. You just had to do it too, you impulsive little fire sign ass rat. Hi. What's the book? Oh, that's the thing. It's not even just the book. She stole my name. Sarah Faye. She's been using direct lineage ties to my specific royal bloodline, Freya and the Valkyries specifically. She just tried to tie that one in last month. And then she takes my real life story and then splits it into little pieces and started with a book about a royal bloodline mother and daughter escaping abuse, which is my real life story with my daughter. Hello. And then there was one with somebody going through a bunch of grief and a love story, and she put it out on my dead husband's birthday. Well, that would be me, the widow, yeah, who had a partner who died in 2016, whose birthday was on Valentine's Day. She also put one out about my Nana Rose. There was a reference of that in there. She put that one out on my Nana Rose's birthday after I posted the obituary there. This last one was about sexual assault. So you can add sexual assault story theft to the list of offenses. It's pretty gross. It's not just one book. And she kept doing it. I heard that. So she was using you and your minor child. Yes. Trying to monetize the real life pain of my minor daughter and I for money and attention from largely kids on the internet. So what happened was I filed federal takedowns. And it only took 24 hours for them to start initiating them. Usually they take no more than 72. That was just the first book. They're going after the rest of them now. And there was an issue between user combat and a system glitch where it found all of the books to be in violation, but then never properly sent me the information I needed to move forward with it, and then never actually took the listings down and executed that part of it. So it got stuck in a bot system where it just kept looping and looping and like auto rejecting the actual takedown process, which is the next legal state of the process, legal aspect of the process. So I was advised by Amazon to retract all of them, to clear the system out, get rid of the glitches, and then refile, which I have. I did so in a very particular fashion. I'm very smart with the correct legalese. And as a result, was able to navigate myself past the bot system that kept trying to loop over and over again, and did buy her a few extra weeks to try to violate my rights, where she thought she was winning and thought there were no consequences and thought she could do what she wanted. You know, like I said, patience is a virtue. Impulsive. She just had to push that red button. I haven't seen my consequences yet. I guess I can keep going. I'm going to keep going. There's nothing you can do about it. You wait. You're wrong, but you wait. So I managed to bypass the bot system. It's in human hands now, and they're finally now, one by one, taking down the executions. I would say somebody got a hold of the case this evening and went through the first ASIN, but they'll hit the next ones next. That's how that works. And they usually, why is the paperback book down? Because they usually start with the paperback and it deactivates the rest of them and they go back down through. I know what I'm doing. Because I'm a smart cookie bitch and you're just schizophrenic. And I'd have more empathy for her if she hadn't tried to ruin my life, lie about it, damage my child and I, cause brand confusion, water down my essence, for starters, make money off of my pain and suffering and my little girls. No, that's just evil. I don't feel bad for you. You know why you're mentally broken and you're falling apart harder? Because that's part of your karma. You sat there and you gossiped like a black magic witch. You sent nasty energy at me. 6 cents where, you closet witch? You know what happens when you send black magic at people? Especially when you're already on the edge of psychosis, you'll go full out psycho. You will lose the rest of what you thought you had left in your head. My boyfriend's losing his mind in there, she said as he was yelling about the video games. Baby, you both did a long time ago. He stayed with you and continued to help you do that nonsense. You're both in trouble. I could make them split the charges if I want. I could just load them all off onto her. She's the one with her name on it, but I can also prove that they were in collab together, so I could make them split the charges. Depends on what I want to do. Sabian. Freya. I'll show you another trick. My electromagnetic third eye. Doesn't do it anywhere else. I guess it does a little bit.
She says she'll go out into the hallway of her house and like see these shadow creatures try to suck her into a void. First of all, that sounds like a hellhole. Karma. But also, she's like, and I just try to ground myself. I use all kinds of spiritual words now, like you know what you're talking about. When I sit in the hallway and I just, I don't know what I guess you could call it meditate. Excuse me, that's not meditating, baby. That's a psych break. 5150. Might be a 304 or a 302 depending on your area. And like I said, I'd feel worse for you if you hadn't been gunning for my little girl and I, who's not even 13. Younger than the kids she targeted in the age group of that first book she stole and illicitly published with my story, my name, even copying the paint off of my fingernails. Pathetic. For the book cover, I might add. YouTube doesn't usually like Paramore. Very much. It's a little risky business playing that one. Kind of like the misery business of some people. You know what also? Austin, are you still here? She said, some people need to learn to read the room. Like, girl, you're one of them. I'd say take a hint, but I'm not hinting. I laid it all out in bold print and you were still too stupid to be able to read it or discern it. And so, thank you, Maxie. Oh, there it is. You keep ripping all that hair out, you're gonna go bald, Cynthia, you little rugrat. Why don't you cosplay that for Halloween? Stay out of my house. The rest of you guys, I love you. The laser beam stare. Lady laser beam. Oh, God. Ask the and you shall receive. Peppers? Check your peppers. What? What kind of peppers? Are they spicy peppers? That's right. Don't be a killjoy. Oh no, that's not funny. No, you are the killjoy. Stay out of my house. Loser. You have no sense of humor. Your perception of a sense of humor is terrible, though. Ew. Cheers! I'm a funny ass bitch. I don't find you very funny. Oh, they're so mad. Anyone got vodka? Yeah, I've got a couple shots in the cabinet, I think. Not tonight, though. Cheers. I hope O'Curry's okay. Oh, you know what, Max? I did just... In fact, let me pull it up for you really quickly. It's like, oh yeah, the lawyer will love that. Let's see. Discord. They said something about the Discord. Something about the threads in the Discord. Didn't I tell you I was getting dreams about it a while ago? Like threads about me, somebody talking shit, starting internet threads about me in Discord, and they would all go in there and like join it. Yeah. Well, they were talking about it in the chat of her video an hour ago. Stupid asses. Well, no, yeah, you're saying yes, you remember, but they just confirmed it an hour ago. I have the screenshots. And didn't I tell you last night, I think it was? No, may have been earlier today. I was picking up something about, it was before I realized she was live. It was a few hours ago when I was picking up those downloads about the spiraling out panicking bit, which she did confess to when I, an hour later, found that she was talking shit online. Yeah. I get it. Okay, you won. And I said, it's up verbatim, actually. It was in response to Rusty's comment at 9:19 p.m. East Coast. And I said, I picked up a karmic meltdown tantrum about it a little while ago before, yeah. I also picked up the false victim playing and shit talking behind the scenes. I think I did tell you guys that a few days ago in one of my live streams. I picked that up. I'm like, yeah, I'm guarantee you there's some false victim playing. I did. I'm like, yeah, you know why there are so many kids in the chat again? Because she's over there sitting there talking shit and crying the victim again. I guarantee it. Playing the victim, riling these kids up with lies, and then they come over here and lose their shit in my comment section. And that's exactly what happened. I just watched her do it again tonight. So that was accurate. And I wrote that to Rusty before I noticed she was streaming, before the bit played where she did specifically that, sat there playing the victim, etc., etc. Then the Discord conversations came up. We know what they're doing. We know why. Psychic, not stupid. And she has zero intuition no matter what she tries to lie and tell those kids or convince herself. If she did, she wouldn't have come for me. Adrian, you remember the pedophile who was sending kids into the chat, who was doing the book thievery trademark thing? That one. It's the same. Anyway, karma's finally kicking ass now, but I digress. Just to update you, it's nice to see you. It has been a little bit. I hope we're... Hi! Did I not say that? I hope O'Curry's okay. Hope O'Curry's good. Like 20 minutes ago, I'm pretty sure. Did I not say it out loud? If I didn't, I was thinking it. Yes, mate. I hope that you're well. I hope that you're doing good today. Sending lots of love to my people. Those who are here tonight and those who are not. But I love you guys. Oh, you know what? I have them all blocked, but I noticed the people who decided that they would gang up on me with her. Some of them have been regretting that lately, like wanting to put distance between them. But they've all been taking another lurk around on my page lately. Yeah, I have them all blocked, but stalking so much. People in the industry stalking so much that they forced their way into my face again. I did document for the lawyers. They're obsessed. Yeah. And she said that herself. Like, she's just got this hyperfixation. The way my brain works, it's like the left side, the right side just wants me to get everything done, and I get hyperfixated on something, or and then the other side is just lazy and I don't want to do it. And so quit trying to compete where you don't compare. So she has all this desire to compete and obsess and finnick over me, but then no actual drive. Why? In part because the divine is sitting her ass down. God doesn't want you to keep chasing after me like a psycho. Oh no, it's not drama. It's a pain in the ass. I can understand entirely why you'd say that, because I feel like that too sometimes. She's just nonsense drama. And she actually said something about that in the stream earlier. Like, oh, there it is. Everything that's been coming out in the reading. Made the list, but ignored it. Or have this big list of shit to do, but I'm too lazy to do it. Losing my mind while dissociating, while meditating, and so psych break. All the stuff came out. Treating drama as therapy, causing drama, and then trying to get some kind of temporary coping mechanism or like dopamine hit out of it for a minute to self-soothe or something. Yeah, no, she just confessed to all of that. Seems like drama, but it's not. It's actually mental illness and criminal behavior. That's not very funny, and it's not drama. It's pretty gross. And there are penalties for it. And like she said herself, right, she's aware enough to know that she's unstable and she should probably get herself some help. She said that herself an hour and a half ago-ish, 2 hours ago. And she's aware that she shouldn't be doing certain things, but she's still choosing to do them anyway, meaning she's fit to be held accountable in a court of law. She's cognizant enough to be aware of what she's doing and that it's wrong, but she's still choosing to do it anyway. That's her legal liability. Don't worry, I documented it all for the lawyers, so even if she tries to scrub it from the internet again, which she does every day, I still have it. Speaking of, the song is Cami Kehoe. The song is called Dopamine. I just talked about that. They want a little serotonin hit. No, maybe it's your misery. I will not join you in that company. Oh, you got it, Max. No more. Thank you. Not much, Jax. About 40 minutes. 11:22 on the clock. Picking up that those dirty. Hey, what's up, BHPD? Hi, how are you doing? Some of those dirty cops are panicking because they're watching me overcome all of the situations and people that in a number of cases they legally were obligated to help assist me with or put a stop to, and they didn't because they're dirty. Another obstacle put in my path, right? Made it easier for them to try to dominate me, so they thought. But they're watching me overcome and dominate the situations where all of these people tried to dominate me, and they know that they're next. Oh yeah, I know what you're doing, Masons. I know what you tried to do, and you're finished. You can kiss your kids goodbye for trying to tamper with mine. because I'm doing anything other than telling the truth on you. I'm sure most of them won't come visit you in prison or won't be allowed to. And that's your issue, not mine. Berry. This one is pomegranate, I think. I like this song. I just heard Bishop Briggs though. I just picked up bandana all of a sudden. It was after I giggled. That came in after, but also the energy just shifted and lifted. That's what we're doing beforehand. You feel it? The vibration rise back up. Let's elevate. Also, who would like some Reiki? I can do that. Well, I wouldn't complain about a donation. Thank you. And thank you for being here. That's right, let me say that thing. Hi, Lyndon, how are you? It's lovely to see you. I really love you guys. And the way that you also notice when each other are quiet, the regulars, the vibe tribe. Death came on last night, late last night, if I recall. Good, how are you? Thank you. Yeah, it's been a journey. I could have done without the assholes and the thieves and the liars and the losers and the bums in life for sure. But you know what? Parallelepipedos. They're stepping stones, babe. Cobblestones. In other words, lessons along the path. I'm building from experience, not scratch. Oh, here's something that I got a download about actually while I was chatting with my EMDR doctor a week or two ago. It was about this karmic thief situation, actually. And it was about how, like, the coattail riding attempt. Let me just try to rocket myself to the top by stealing from you and stepping on you, etc., was her aim, her goal, her motive, her plan, her action towards me. And I got a download. I was channeling, really. It was just speaking, and it kind of came out of my mouth while I was talking to her, and I'm like, oh, that was good. I need to write that down. You don't get to the top of the ladder by jumping once. You have to climb every rung, thank you. And you can't skip steps. Sixth sense. Where? I see you trying to say that because you're still trying to copy a psychic medium, but all other actions that you've exhibited contradict that. Deliberately and defiantly. Intuition where? Oh, she's talking about how she's seeing visions in the future about how her story is going to bring her success, and what was it, the Sundance Film Festival? Oh, okay, well, I'll steal the story and take it for myself. Sexual assault, kidnapping and hostage situations, domestic abuse, grief and widowhood. Sounds like a cool story, sounds like a clout chase, except for you don't want to go through that pain and be able to make it to the top of the ladder with that story. That fucking sucks. And you can't even handle your life as it is now. You don't want what I've been through. I bet. That was my best friend's name in high school, one of them, Jenna. You know what? We actually had the same birthday, she and I. In fact, no, I'm going to put a pin in that one for now. Another gypsy story for another day. Sweet dreams, Adrian. I hope you have a lovely night and you have a beautiful day tomorrow. reincarnation of the cat goddess. I don't know why they think calling me a cat lady will ever be an insult. It's a fact. Stop that. You're being silly and redundant. I already know that. Now remember, some of the dirty cops at the Bar Harbor Police Department recently tried to call Thor on me. What happened? You see, what happened was a storm came through instead, and Thor came and told on them to me and laughed at them with me. And he wasn't alone. I heard a whole bunch of them. A whole bunch of them were sitting together in the great hall in the sky, and they were laughing at you in my ear holes. Hear those peepers? I love that. I heard the cicadas earlier today. I don't know how it was hot. Yesterday. Oh. Weird negative vibes, man. I just laughed so hard I couldn't breathe. I had to catch my breath. That's weird. But Book Thief just sat there an hour and a half ago and said, I'm sending you all the good positive vibes. I'm like, girl, where? You don't have those. The closest you got to having those was trying to pretend to have those by copying me sometimes. Well, most of your time. Which is embarrassing for you and pathetic. You lost. King for a day. Yeah, you thought. Fat chance. You don't have those. Right. Drama queen, you make me sick. hate you so fucking much. You're gonna get all my books taken down. They were never yours to put up in the first place, full of stolen content, storyline, names. Energy. Sweet dreams, Lyndon. I hope you have a beautiful day. There's 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. No, just good medical weed. Good vibes, man. They always think I'm on. You must be MDMA. Must be. What was the other thing? I don't know. Something. Must be. What was it? DMT. No, I'm just a whole ass vibe. Welcome to Alex's Wonderland, babe. You're in my tea corner now. It's just good weed and good vibes. That's all. That's why these losers try to copy me, but that's the thing. You can't fake that shit. Not really. If your karmic says, you want to bet? You see, that's the problem. You tried. But it's just a hollow void on the outside. You're empty. And it doesn't matter if... Yes, it does, because eventually you collapse in on yourself. There's no structure behind it. There's nothing to hold you up. It's a facade. Even the best stage actor has to take a break, has to take a breath, has to get a drink of water eventually in between songs or sets. Even the best waterproof makeup will eventually sweat or wear off. Eventually. There's no structure behind it, and there's nothing real. But I built my brand and channel off of authenticity and transparency. We are not the same. Okay, love you. Thank you. Bye. Just stop spamming my chat. I love that. Do you hear them? Do you hear those peepers? Crickets? I think that might be a cricket, actually. No. I love them. Sounds of summer.
I was 19, just when you told me I'm your princess. So I
No, I am a goddess. He's just being respectful.
played right into your fantasy. Was your good girl, so I sit tight. And if I don't speak, then we can't fight. Looked in the mirror, now I can't believe I forgot I was a bad bitch. Tragic, breaking all the rules, 'cause they were only habits. Cinderella's dead now. Casket, you thought the shoe fit, but I forgot I was a bad bitch. Now I'm blowing bubbles in my bathtub after 6 hours in the nightclub. Got my feet up, put the TV on. Probably end up on a rooftop with some new girls.
I feel that anger. Somebody's so angry. There it is, but it's going to nausea. You're making yourself sick with anger. You need to go heal and work that shit out, dude.
And I shoes off, my black
It's gonna give you a headache too.
out. And text my mom.
And then sad and or anxious. Yeah, no, that comes from you not working out your shit. You don't want to do the shadow work. You just want to instigate an issue and poke a button you should not touch. That has a warning label on it that says don't touch.
I forgot I was a bad bitch. Tragic, breaking all the rules, 'cause they were only habits. Cinderella's dead now. Casket, you thought the shoe fit, but I forgot I was a bad bitch. Tragic, breaking all the rules, 'cause they were only habits. Cinderella's dead now. Casket, you thought the shoe fit, but I forgot I was a bad bitch. I forgot I was a bad bitch.
But it does spook them that we can get stoned and be fine, first and foremost here, right? Yeah. But also, I got a message from the divine earlier about these toxic karmic people, and it said to freeze them, meaning just like they're not relevant in your life. Move on. Their own toxicity is stagnating them. So they're feeling stoned and stuck in that regard, like stuck like a stone in the ground, like a tombstone, like a gravestone. Deceased.
I'ma be your love, I'ma be your love. I'ma be your love, I'ma be your love. So cold inside. You died to taste the light.
Hi, Mission, how are you?
Don't leave me when I'm alone.
How are you feeling, Dan?
Oh, and I'll be here
Hope you're doing all right.
it's going. I'ma be your love when the fire burns, when the blessed time. I'ma be your love. I'ma be
If not tomorrow, then the next day, check your email, Dan. I'll get back to you. I just had a lot of legal stuff to work through first, and I did that.
when the crazy wild turn to hell on earth. I'ma be your love. I'ma be your love when the fire burns, when the blessed turn. I'ma be your love. I'ma be your love when the crazy wild turn to hell on earth. I'ma be your love. I'ma be your love. Bad blood come and go. still coming home. Ooh. Ain't no mountain tall enough, baby.
When that stuff comes up and comes out, yeah, it can absolutely be for a little bit. Like I said, it can bring that stuff to the surface, and so you need to, sometimes you need to rest. Nap time can be good. You know how they tell people to have concussions to sleep more? To nap if they need to sleep? Not right when they get the concussion, but after that. Because the sleep healing process in the brain is very helpful. Well, EMDR can also help people that have had concussions, which is why the symptoms of concussions and the depth of trauma to that degree cross over often, first and foremost, secondarily. Somebody's angry. I know you are, girl. Relax. I can't, she says. I know. Wow. Yeah, that's interesting. Thank you. Subsequently, the things that are used for healing concussions can also cross over within the realm of helpful tools with trauma a lot of the time too. Oh yeah, it's because your nervous system is like the memories are here, right? Have you read that book, The Body Keeps Score? I recommend it as a baseline, or at least like looking up the background history to it. But your nervous system runs, it's in your brain, but it runs through your whole body. So like when you get a flashback, your whole body, we've talked about this, your whole body will feel like, whether if you were anxious and shaking or had some kind of adrenaline spike, often those same symptoms will spike up. You feel like you did in the moment when that situation first happened. Flashbacks, like we've talked about this. In fact, I think this is the conversation that made you decide to actually go get some support, which is why I talk about how much it helps me. If it helps somebody and helps people know that there is something maybe to work on, that there's help and support and like medical tools to do that, and there's no shame in doing so, then good, and it's working. So thank you. But while the nervous system it starts in the brain where you get the memories, and that's the flashback. That's where the flashbacks start. Typically speaking, they spill through your body too, or they can, but it's the memory center that stores them. It's also why when you have injury, especially consistent bombardment of combat, the areas of the brain that get shrunk are the hippocampus, the prefrontal cortex, and the amygdala. One of those being the memory centers of the brain. And so if your body is getting like mental and emotional processing of that core wound to come out and come to the surface, then the physical sensations or symptoms can also shake out with that too. You can be sore for a couple of days in your body, need extra rest, or need, like whatever it is, bath, yoga, whatever it is for you, tea, things to keep you or get you into that rest and digest mode as effectively as possible. But your nervous system runs through the whole system. For some, it can be the extremes of pain. For some, it is anxiety. shakes. For some, it's exhaustion. For some, it's a combination. But if you don't get it out, that just sits in there. That just, all of the physical sensations that are coming out, that translates as mental and emotional pain or duress on some level that's coming out and having physical symptoms in doing so. If you didn't do that, all of that sits inside your body that's trying to shake out. It sits in there and it just stews and festers and swells. That's what makes people upset, unhappy, triggered, pessimistic. And so if you step on a piece of glass, for example, it's much better to get it out sooner than later. If you don't, it can get infected. It gets embedded deeper in there. And even if it is, there's still a healing process, even if it's deeper because it's older, even if it's gotten infected or it's scarred over, like it still needs to come out. It's still a process, and it can be uncomfortable, but don't let that, whether it be mental and emotional or physical, deter you from getting the support you need and also working through those processes. Yeah. No, the body keeps score. So you say physical explosions you witnessed. Did you see violence? Did you see people get hurt too? No, but imagine that when you were in those environments and a bomb went off, did you brace? Did you jump? Did your body tense? Because those core memories store that tension in your body too. When you work to release those mental and emotional processes from the brain, that physical tension can release too. It can change everything. It can, over time, it can change even your body. Constantly clenching your jaw can give people TMJ, or like change the shape of your jaw, of your, like your neck and your shoulder and your jaw get misaligned. But it often starts with the hips, the psoas muscles. It's all runs here, connected to the vagus nerve, which all runs up through the nervous system and the spine. It can be from curling in the fetal position also. It's survival posture. So survival body response. Kind of like a cat. If they don't feel safe around people, they will tend to sleep with their stomachs curled up around them. But if they feel safe, they'll sprawl out with their legs open and their bellies up. It's because even subconsciously they know that they're more, especially in their sleep, they're more vulnerable. It's not ideal to be bitten anywhere, but their soft tissue is most delicate and most vulnerable. If something with talons gets them in the gut, they might be cooked. But if it just bites them on the shoulder blade or something else, they may have more of a chance of survival and escape. So they will curl and tuck their stomach in and under their legs if they don't feel safe, typically speaking. Humans do the same. Or if you've ever been through trauma and you notice like you like to have your arms up, whether it be like here or like here, or you wake up maybe and your knees kicked, like yanked, one of your legs is curled way up like this. The reason for that is because your body is in fight or flight even when you're sleeping. It's part of the grinding and the tension and all of that, but that is a runner position. So even in your sleep, your body's subconsciously getting ready to run. That is not deep enough sleep for adequate rest and survival, especially long term. Not for optimal function, certainly not as it could be. And will be for those of us who've been there or who are leaving that state of being and life experience behind.
We rise, we fall. We fall when the fire burns, when the blessed time. I'ma be your love, I'ma be your love. When the crazy world turn to hell on earth, I'ma be your love, I'ma be your love. When the fire burns, when the blessed turn, I'ma be your love, I'ma be your love. When the crazy world turn to hell on earth, I'ma be your love, I'ma be your love. I'ma be your love, I'ma be your love. I'ma be your love, I'ma be your love. I'ma be your love, I'ma be your
And I heard that. In other words, yes, don't give up. And also, there's nothing wrong with you for experiencing what you've been experiencing or feeling that way. Just know that you have not been there alone. And don't be afraid to get the support you need. It's okay. It's a process. It helps if you're out of the situation. Like, for me, I've been pretty consistently, constantly dealing with more abuse while healing old abuse or seeking to heal old abuse. And so it's like emptying a bucket while you've got people still trying to fill it up at the same time to keep it in a constant state of toxic overflow. So like you just never catch a break. But if you are not in the environment that caused the chaos and the tension, it's a lot, it can be a lot more effective because your progress isn't constantly being pulled at from people who don't want you to heal and move forward. It's easier to move forward because you don't have to keep just trying to maintain. Exactly. It's easier for the anti-venom to work when you don't have new snakes trying to bite you or the same old snake coming back around for another bite. I had a vision of that one, boss. The snakes. Sometimes they show me how to articulate things so people can understand. Cheers.
Killing me slowly, holding me close, begging for mercy, forgiving the ghost. Say that you love me, lay me to waste. We build a fire, and you put out the flame. You're so high, low, high, low, high, low, high, low. You're so high, low, high, low, high, low, high, low. And I'm so high, low, high, low, high, low, high, low. I'm so high, low, high, low, high, low, high, low. I'm so
Horrible.
high, low, high, low.
said that they were low to the ground mission. They slept on the floor. It's heartbreaking.
The safety is broken. Intentions are numb. Whispers and daggers. We're losing our tongue. Tracing the stitches. Searching for grace. Say that you love me, but you're fading to gray. You're so high, low, high, low, high, low, high, low. You're so high, low, high, low, high, low, high, low. And I'm so high, low, high, low, high, low, high, low. I'm so high, low, high, low, high, low, high, low. I'm so high, low, high, low. I'm so high, low, high, low. Foster my heart, foster my pain. Bring me alive, kill me again. Oh, I know this devil's hand when you're waiting for change. Strike me down, lift me up. My love remains, but you're so high, low, high, low, high, low, high, low. You're so high, low, high, low, high, low, high, low. And I'm so high, low, high, low, high, low, high, low. I'm so high, low, high, low. High, low, high, low. I'm so high, low, high, low, high, low, high, low. I'm so high, low, high, low, high, low, high, low.
See, I tell them to leave, and then they do, though. That was at my front door.
I speak parcel tone.
It left. I did use a closet as a bedroom while I was stuck at a evil karmic wicked witch's house growing up. Evil stepmother.
Welcome to my zoo. Put your head inside my big black wildlife. I can still help you. See the snake man.
See the snake?
Funky shake and smooth. Honey, can you spy the divine named swine? 'Cause they can't see you.
Thanks, Dan. Gosh. What a mess. Ow. Relax. Jesus. I didn't say I was goth. You did. Your username is goth. goth Jesus. You're being such a douche pecker right now, dude, for sure. I didn't say I was goth. You did. I'm just hanging out in my house. Yeah, why are you so angry? First of all. Second of all, do you think Jesus would approve of your behavior and your demeanor towards people right now? Like, come on now. No, obviously you needed a second. Are you okay? Oh, sir. Absolutely, Jesus threw tables. Have you ever heard of the story of the widow's mite, though? I sit here and help people because I like to help people. Regularly, like Okuri last night. Did I charge you anything, Okuri, or ask for anything in return? No. Or am I? He did throw tables at jerks like you, who bully widows like me. Jesus, bullying a harlot. First of all, wasn't there a story about that? Didn't they say that about Magdalene? But we're not even going to go there. I have been celibate for a decade. My husband died, my partner died in 2016. Okay, so you're misjudging people. What would Jesus say about that? And you're being mean to boot based on your misjudgments. What would Jesus say about that? You got real quiet, dude. Why am I explaining? For that reason. Let's talk about it. If you want to talk about it, but there's nothing to talk about. You're wrong. Slide those credentials across the table. Right, sometimes you gotta remind people who they're dealing with. They get startled when you repeat scripture back to them better than they do and in context. When they came to bully you with the Bible. Oh, actually, I am, cellularly speaking. Just getting started again. Watch me Benjamin Button this shit. I have a Benjamin Button Reiki too, actually. Cellular boost. I think he left. I think he realized he was wrong and I'm in his lead step place. Love it when the trash takes itself out, but I really hope he thinks twice and learns something, like not to do that again. Maybe does some inner reflection work and healing. Comes from somewhere. Happy people don't do that.
I like digging holes and hiding things inside them. When I grow old, I hope I won't forget to find them. 'Cause I've got memories and travel like gypsies in the night. I build a home and wait for someone to tear it down. Then pack it up in boxes, head for the next town.
proud of you also for taking care of yourself and doing what you need to do, doing the hard work, but also take the time to rest when you need to and when you can. Also, I see like fresh fruit and like, what is that? Eggs? Some kind of, maybe if it's meat also with it, some kind of healthy protein. Make sure to nourish yourself well. That will help you. Regulating your body. Also, I see sauerkraut. You might not like sauerkraut, but like something with probiotics that can also help with mood and anxiety. Making sure your gut has the right fuel. I wish you well. Eat your vegetables and greens. Thanks for being here.
I can't get to numbers and play the guessing game. It's just a place that changes. The rest is still the same. But I've got
Do what you want, of course. Free will, but that was the advice.
and 1,000 times I've seen this road. 1,000 times.
I made some mermaid juice.
But my home was never on the ground. I got no roots. But my home was never on the ground. I got no
Yeah, not yet.
roots. I've got no roots. But my home was never on the ground. I got no roots. But my home was never on the ground. I got no roots. I've got no roots. I like digging holes, hiding things inside them. When I go home, I won't forget to find them. I like digging holes, hiding things inside them. When I go home, I won't forget to find them. I've got no roots. But my home was never on the ground. I got no roots. But my home was never on the ground. I got no roots. I've got no roots. I've got no roots. But my home was never on the ground. I got no roots. But my home was never on the ground. I got no roots. I've got no roots. Everything you pray for,
Always have a plan.
everything you play for, baby, turn around. Mind if I sit down? Everything you pray for, everything you pray
Does anybody feel that? They're not feeling well, these karmics. Here, and like here. It's supposed to be like the heart chakra, but the heart chakra's in the center. The heart's over here. That's like here. I told you earlier, there's no foundation. They're trying to mimic like, oh, my heart's so broken. Oh, that fake empathy thing, the feign empathy. Let me play the victim, talk shit about the person I've terrorized and stolen from and victimized. Let me play the victim. There's nothing behind it. It's empty. The hollow voids. But the heart's over here. The heart chakra's in the center. It's just like all over here. They're trying to fake a heartbreak. they pick the wrong side. It's like they're dyslexic. God, no, that wasn't mine. I just was picking up on. Oh, absolutely. I see auras too.
when you see me move like this, like you see me go like this and move up the chakra system, I see it.
Hey boy, does it make you feel like nothing else is real? I like the way you play, boy. Show me what you play, boy.
Sweet dreams. Sauerkraut from Germany. I mean, it doesn't have to be sauerkraut, but something with probiotics in it. It's usually a good bet. Big nug. I hope you have a good day. Rest well. Enjoy your kraut. I like sauerkraut. It's made right. Is a webpage I have about the chakras. Smokable vibes. Two things. I'm being called to reboot the feed, so we're going to refresh in two songs I'm hearing. So play a couple of songs, smokable, do some herbology, and then reboot. I'll start the Reiki and some more music for a bit on the reboot right off the jump. Do some energy clearing. Maybe pull out a couple of crystals. What's up, BHPD?
Make it bounce, bounce. What's the flush? Make it bounce, 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 bounce.
I gotta get these bangs cut back in.
We drop it. Cut the lights. Feel the wave. Now make it bounce, 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 bounce. 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 Make it bounce, 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 bounce.
I want some yoga in my life.
Make it bounce, 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 bounce.
That's so funny. Okay, I just got done telling all of that to Jax. Like, don't let the stuff that comes up to be healed and faced. Gosh, that's so funny. Don't let it get in the way of your healing. Keep going. Face your fears, it says. I was also talking about having patience. Earlier. Like, thieves thought that while we were waiting for justice to start coming through, for the consequences of their actions to start playing out, for legal structures to intervene, etc., that they were winning or they were getting away with things. But patience is a virtue, I said. And face your fears came out. So that's a collective energy right now. Push through, keep going. I just picked something up about rejection wounds or rejection fears also. Like, there's like this could be a divine masculine wanting to reach out to his divine feminine, but very likely comes from past wounds or issues. It'll depend, but either way, it's like a rejection fear. Maybe an abandonment template, but a rejection fear. Just clear it out. It's okay. You know why most good women can't be found at the club, typically speaking, certainly not alone? It's because I know that most men in those places mean me not well. Here's the thing about being at the top. It can be awfully lonely. When very few people, if any, are actually on your vibratory level. So I learned to love my own company and hang out with the cats. And I like it. Better than being jerked around by people who mean me harm and not anything nice. Or have a selfish motive and ulterior gain. For selfish motive for ulterior gain, which not everybody has. But I've had quite a few instances where I've been out and about, whether it be like at an event, this was years ago, but like a club, even a birthday party, for goodness sake. I guess it was really, could really be anywhere. And I had these dudes who meant me not good target me. Not all are like that. I also know that. But a lot of them are, and they tend to conglomerate in places like that. I think they're looking for people. They're looking for social gatherings, social circles, social networks, just looking for a target. He actually said that he was looking for a hula hoop girl, and I was dancing around the fire and singing with my roommate who was a guitarist. He lurked around in the shadows. It was nighttime for hours. It was outside until the fire died down and it was getting cooler. So we went inside and I was singing in a corner of the room with a couple of people. Very chill setting. A little music playing, little lights, twinkle lights in the corner. And he walked in behind me and said, "Who is that beautiful singing?" Like he had just walked in, like he didn't know who I was. But later, like months down the line, when he thought he had his hooks into me, he told me that he had actually been looking for somebody who was a dancer, a hula hooper specifically. Like that was one of his target goals. And that he told me himself that he had been waiting outside for hours, and then he walked in when I finally went inside and was literally backed in a corner with my back to him, like facing the wall, facing the corner, with my back to the front door. He had just walked in because I was around otherwise relatively solid people. I didn't know a couple of them super well, but the rest of them were fine. I felt safe enough to be in this place and in that position. Somebody's asking when was this? Probably like 2012. And so he told me later that he walked in behind me and pretended like he didn't know who I was, pretended like he hadn't been watching me for hours, pretending like he hadn't been standing there lurking in the dark like a creep. In other words, he confessed to the fact that he was stalking me and then pretended to be oblivious to anything about me because he thought it was a good opener. Funny thing is, I just ended a relationship with a narcissist, and then here comes along this stalking, diagnosed narcissistic sociopath. The universe was like, hey babe, there are levels to this. Level up, bitch! So I did. Why do you think their petty little games don't work on me? I've dealt with much worse for a lot longer at a much younger age. I dealt with narcissists in the family. When you grow up with narcissism, this shit hits different. Anyway, subsequently, I have put the chakra system stuff in the description box if you want it. I know some of you said this isn't a clickable link for you. Well, it's down below as well. Oh, they're so angry about that third eye attack. My self-control is crashing, let me in. I don't know this song, it's on Pandora, it's just random, but oh, Spiral is the album. They're spiraling, they're crashing out, dude. Oh. Have patience. Impatience is the plant. And then face your fears, Mimulus. This one's called Tribe Energy. I think this one.
Walking through the city, pushing through the noise, looking for the signal, listening for the voice. Not everybody gets it, not everybody knows. Oh.
Yeah, Kitty, I do things a little bit differently with nails than without them. It took me a couple of days. Because I've bitten them for so long. These are my real nails, though. Even the points to the points. I overlay on them, but when I soak that off, which I'll actually probably be doing in the next couple of days to redo them, they're still like that. I actually need to file them down usually a little bit more just because of the growth. File them to a point and then put an overlay back on. Yeah, you know what? I feel like that's the thing. That has something to do with the peripherals, like having to focus so hard, and then like seeing the little frames in your peripherals can be a lot for some people.
You carved in my name, but even your darkness cannot keep me chained.
I just got a notification. It says I need to reboot. So how perfect is that? Like the timing, impeccable. They did say in like 2 songs you'll need to reboot. I just got the notification. I know I got the download earlier that I needed to reboot, but the notification from YouTube that matches the spiritual message that came first also just hit the screen. That's funny. You guys, I love you. See, this is why I listen. They try to say whatever they want. You know, psychic, but they always know. I'm not wrong, often just early. Sometimes so early, people do think it's not possible, but I haven't been wrong yet. Somebody said, there's a first time for everything. No, when it comes from the divine. See how hard they try to fight against it, but God has the final say. The universe said no. Is this Skrillex? No. I really want to do that Reiki right now, but they're telling me to wait for a minute. squad, please. Also, somebody, don't flush your system out too much with just water. Make sure you get enough electrolytes, a little bit of salt. Especially if it's hot where you are and you've been sweating, make sure you get the salt replenished too. To be clear, some people have plenty of salt right now in their system. But after I said that, I picked up a subsequent note where somebody, either their salt levels are good or they're on the low side, or yeah, they might need to hydrate a bit, but the hydrating may put them on the lower side or bring them to the point where like they're just good. So be mindful not to balance is all. So maybe look up symptoms of low electrolytes. You can make electrolyte drinks with natural stuff you have at the house, at your house, likely. Hi Andrew, how are you? It's nice to see you. Just take care of yourself, guys. Somebody also needs to, I'm getting medical mediumship now, nutrition mostly, but somebody, oh, hold on, not just nutrition, needs to make sure their blood sugar is stable, and then somebody in your legs, if you've been having trouble with your legs or your veins, make sure that you take care of yourself adequately. What is that, like putting your legs up? Is it elevating? Is that what that is? Anyway, or get off your feet or something, whatever it is for you. If you know, I know you know. If I'm talking to you, you know. Make sure to take care of yourself, please. Something about a massage too. See somebody like rubbing their legs. If that's part of the protocol, maybe it's like to move fluid or whatever that is, then yeah, make sure to take good care of yourself. Do that. I might have saw Epsom salt, maybe like soaking yourself in an Epsom salt bath, or if you don't have a bath in the space that you're in, even just like a bowl or a bucket with water and a washcloth, just like soak it on your legs for a little bit, like a wrap a washcloth or a towel around it, soak it. They also have Epsom. I don't really like these. I don't like the oils. I prefer just the salt, but they do have some Epsom salt products that are like body washes and oil gels and stuff like that. Food for thought. But in a pinch, a bowl and a washcloth will work. What is that? Also icy hot or something I'm seeing. Yep. For some people, some gentle stretching will also help, but also making sure to get adequate rest. And I picked up protein earlier. Also, sure to get those proteins. Yeah, I don't like the scented ones either. It just, they're too much. Often my skin doesn't like them, but they're just so over fragranced, and it's often synthetic. My body, I just don't like it. My skin doesn't usually like it. I just get pure salt. Yeah, it's not good. Somebody's asking why I don't like the oils. I think it's just maybe probably the ingredients they're made of. It's probably the type of oils or something. I don't know, maybe it's the fragrance in it, but I don't like that it's oily. I just don't like that, like oil and water don't mix kind of a thing, you know? I don't like it. My skin doesn't like it. It doesn't really allow my skin to breathe the way that I want it to, I find. It's got like some kind of mineral oil or something in it. And again, often they're super fragranced. I just don't like them personally. Those are my particular issues with them, but no judgment if they work for you and you like them. They do exist. Maybe there's some better ones out there, but I didn't like them. And the ones that I tried were the same brand of salt that I like. So the salt is great. That's not the problem. I just think that either my skin doesn't match with their formulas or it's the oil in them. It's just very too heavy for me. Somebody said, oh, so you're not even a hippie by choice. No, if that's how you want to put it. No, it started with food allergies I noticed in my daughter. And actually, turns out I have some of the same ones, but she was having a more adverse reaction to them to the point where I could not notice or pay attention to it. So as I was figuring out what was going on with her, I also learned about my own stuff. And then so it turns out now my mom has to eat the same way, and my sister has some of the same sensitivities, so it's a genetic thing that way. But no, it started as a health thing. It still is. Do you know why I learned to make marshmallows homemade? Because those were her favorite, and she stopped being able to eat anything processed sugar, so I learned to make them with maple or honey. I mean, there are other recipes out there, but like I don't like those extra stuff, and I wanted to make it as pure as possible, so I figured out how to do it with natural, unprocessed sugar. Which, mind you, are both more glycemic friendly. The body processes them and moves them through the bloodstream differently, better. Dates are the same, comparatively speaking, to white sugar, just regular sugars, processed sugars. Interestingly enough, cinnamon can be a blood sugar, help with blood sugar stabilization. But some sugars don't spike the system as much, and they, like dates, can also help keep them stable for longer. They also have fiber in them too, but mermaid juice. Yes, I make green juice. I call it mermaid juice when I put a couple of other ingredients in it, and it turns a more of like a murky, muddy brownish color instead of straight green. That's when I call it troll blood juice. But right now it's mermaid juice. Seltzers? Oh, like a fruity drink seltzer? Yeah, make sure you drink something. Don't drink on an empty stomach. You can eliminate it. Just a second here. You know what? I should pull some soup out of the freezer. Somebody said something about soup earlier, didn't they? I should. I'm going to reboot, but I'll see you in a minute, guys. Please remember to pray, do no harm, take no shit, and I will catch you in the next one. Sweet dreams for those who do not want to rejoin or cannot. That's okay. Rest well. Grand rising for those on the flip side, and happy in between for those on the interim. One love, and I'll see you in a minute. Be well. Blessings.